Hey everyone, just so you know, this is actually a two-parter video. So if you haven't seen the first part of this video, please go check it out. And if you already have, enjoy the video. I was out for blood. As he readied his gun, I charged at him, slapped the gun out of his hands with my awesome blue belt skills. I pressed my gun up on his chin and gave him a dark look in his eyes. I just want to point out that where I positioned my gun, I was not going to get any points whatsoever. The most I could do is make a fire noise and he was just like maybe pretend to die if he wanted to. I don't know, I just wanted to scare the shit out of him. Revenge feels good. Oh, and then the game ended. Wait, but who won if red team didn't win? Oh, right, there was a third team. I think the laser tag experience I have mixed views on are the ones that my high school holds. We have a LAN party at my school and sometimes they bundle in laser tag in order to jack up ticket prices. In a matter of 10 minutes, they have an empty great room outfitted to a small laser tag arena.
But wait, Mike, that could pose some serious problems, right? This isn't a traditional laser tag.
Yeah, it sucks. There are no neon lights or anything, and you can't lay on the walls because otherwise they'll collapse. However, I would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy it. It was still laser tag, and at least it was bigger than a party room! But I hated how the teachers handled it this one time. For the last LAN party I went to, they were going to give out prizes for whoever got the first 3 rankings in the game.
Were you a sore loser? You have to be more mature than this, dumbass.
No, I was not. Even though I wanted some of the prizes, I did not care about winning. The first place prize was a Switch, which I already had. The second one was a pair of AirPods, which I wanted to try and get to replace my dad's broken ones. The third place prize was a $20 gift card. Now, as I stated before, I didn't win anything, but I wasn't mad about that. I was mad about the fact that I never had a chance to begin with. And why did I not have a chance? Computers, state-of-the-art technology, able to store massive amounts of data, able to communicate with each other, and destined to replace us all. What do you mean it didn't track my score? The way the system worked was that at the end of every round, the suits would send everyone's names and scores to a computer, which would then display those scores on a screen. We couldn't look at our score from our blasters like most normal laser tag guns. Then, since this wasn't the only round we would play, the teachers would record our points and then compile them after the night was over to announce the winners. When the time came for my points to show up on the leaderboard, my name was missing. I asked why my name wasn't on the board and the teachers just gave a passive,
I don't know.
I then asked what my scores were for the round. Again.
I don't know.
Can you at least try and find my scores?
No.
So since this was the first round and I was basically shrugged off by the teachers, I had no chance of even coming close to winning anything. I just decided not to come back for the next round and practice my smash skills. I was also just tired. Don't get me wrong, if I did get my points and play the second round of laser tag, even if I didn't win anything, I wouldn't be complaining because it's fair game. But what I think I'm trying to say is, everyone is cheating and I should have won. Now this is where the video was originally going to end. However, I recently went to a new laser tag stadium which I have to talk about. Me, my brother, my girlfriend, and her sister all went to a special laser tag stadium in Canada. Before we talk about the laser tag stadium, I have to quickly acknowledge that there was no arcade, which was a first for me. But they had a VR place in there, so this place has immediately redeemed itself. This laser tag place was very different because of the blasters they had. Now this is a blaster I can get behind. You don't need to hold your hand on the bottom of the blaster. I'm inevitable. These guns also had a plasma blast mode, which was basically if the lasers had a splash zone on it. These lasers were much wider and could take out multiple people at once. These would be very useful in most cases, but also pretty bad in some other ones. More on that in a moment. My brother, my girlfriend, and I all got into one team, and to be completely honest, we were totally destroying it in the battlefield. We could curve our guns over some sides of the walls, and I just have to say, this was my dream for so long. Finally, I can do cool one-handed tricks with my gun! However, I may have messed up just a bit with the second plasma blast mode I just mentioned. One thing that sucked about this laser tag place was that they had friendly fire activated, so if one of my friends came into the line of fire, they would get shot shot out. So one time I accidentally hit my girlfriend thinking she was an opponent, but with my brother I absolutely obliterated him. I was helping him out with a few people from the other team and I remembered I had the plasma mode. I would be able to get 2 players at once with this attack. As I readied my plasma blast, I yelled at my brother to get out of the way. When he did, I fired the shot and I was able to get the 2 other players. But I somehow got my brother. I was seriously confused. My brother was nowhere near my zone of fire. But here's what happened. There were multiple targets where you could get hit. Obviously, you could get hit on the shoulders and the chest as well as the back. But in this game, you could also get hit if a laser hit the tip of the gun. My brother happened to have been holding said gun because, you know, he was playing the game, and my plasma shot hit him. That is so dumb. I lost way too many points for what would have been the equivalent of dinging my brother's blaster. We only did 2 rounds at this stadium, and I ended up getting 2nd place both times. My brother got 1st place both times, and my girlfriend got 3rd place both times. So basically we didn't improve at all. Definitely want to go back to that stadium when I have the chance. It was a very unique experience overall. Also, I can never really go back to holding a gun with 2 hands 24/7. Please help. Hey, thank you everyone so much for watching. As you can see, this would have been a 12-minute video if I didn't split it up, so I think I made the right decision on actually making it a 2-parter, but thank you so much for watching and waiting for the 2nd part to come out. I'm going to maybe be doing some more of these 2-parter videos because it allows me to talk more about a subject I have a lot I want to talk about on. It's definitely going to be something interesting, and it's going to open up for some very cool, interesting stories that I normally couldn't do in a single episode, so I guess you could look out for that. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and don't get farbenaukt.